Hey there, Earth signs. I hope you are doing wonderful. Thank you for joining me for another group session. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, these messages will be for you. Now, if you haven't joined me for group session before, friends, no worries. Just understand not all messages will resonate, and that is okay. If you need a private session, see those cards flipping. If you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, friends, I put it out there to find out what you wanted me to cover for this week's reading. And the feedback, or the majority of the feedback that I received for Earth signs, was to go into relationships. So, let's do it. Overall energies, I have ancestors and generations. Talking about belief systems and patterns of behavior. If you grew up in a household where there was either instability or there was divorce or separation, your view of relationships might be very different than someone who grew up in a household where their parents remained married or what have you, okay? Our thoughts and our experiences really shape not only what we move forward into, but what we think is right for ourselves. Those are our belief systems, what we think and what we are told is right and wrong for us. So when we have this card come up for your relationships, it's telling me that you are shedding old belief systems, whether you were taught these belief systems or whether they happened to you based on experience, meaning past relationships, I got hurt and therefore I put up, boundaries, or I put up walls and I don't trust people, and it's a habit that I need to break. The snake running through, and any one of you who've been on my readings before know that when I see the snake, for me, it's about positive change and transformation. This talks about you being accountable to what is going on in your life and how you're contributing to relationships, or how you're contributing to the relationship issues in themselves. Let's look at our Earth signs in a little bit more detail in terms of relationships. So first, I'm going to pull some cards for all of you Earth signs who are in a relationship. Is this for us? Cool, that's definitely for us. Where else do I start here for our Earth signs? Do I go right from here? 9 is yeah, this is where we go. Okay. Okay, so for some of you Earth signs, I can see that in this relationship, now this might be fairly specific, but it could go for a lot of you guys, right? So what this is really showing me is that from the beginning with you and your person, that you, and this could be like a repeated person as well. Like for example, you could be going back to an ex or somebody that you dated already, okay? But the main thing what I'm seeing here is you kind of going back and feeling like really lovely with this person. So this is your past energy looking to them, nostalgia, you feel wonderful, you feel like there's stability, and again, this might be somebody that you dated in the past, or going back to an ex, or possibly, someone that you knew a long time ago that you never had a romantic relationship with, but you had some sort of history, and so you drew to each other because of either trust or familiarity. But this person in the past, I've got the moon, and this is meaning that since the beginning, you have either felt that this person is holding something back, or you've suspected that maybe they're not telling you the whole story, or that there's something about them that you don't understand. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad stuff, but this is telling me from the get-go, you didn't have a clear picture or perspective of what was going on with that person, and perhaps how did they feel about you? Do they also feel the same way? And in between you, I have the Queen of Swords. So this also makes me feel like you really wanted to, as much as you felt good, you wanted to kind of see, like, where's the proof in the pudding? Like, do you like me? Do you not like me? What's happening here? And what are the details? Like, are we going to be a couple? Are we not? And the moon, especially here, this makes me feel that it's possible that your partner maybe was, I don't know if cold is the right word, but didn't jump right into a relationship. Maybe they held some of their cards back and didn't let you know how they felt in the beginning here, okay? Now, moving on to current energies and how you're feeling here. Your energy, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, if I'm being honest, and I always am, Earth signs, this is making me feel that you feel unstable in your relationship right now, that you are feeling that there may not be as many options available to you. You might have a perspective at this point of, if I've expected more from my partner, is this as good as it's ever going to get? Are they going to not work on, whatever it is in the relationship, whether it's being open and honest and telling you how they feel, or being loving and romantic, or whether there's other things that you want your partner to do in order for you guys to move forward in a partnership, but they're not doing it, and you feel that because of this, you can't really fully move forward here. And on their side, we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So Earth signs, we got to listen up to this. This is telling me that there is some level of either instability in this person's life, or for example, unrealistic expectations about how to be financially sound or how to create stability within a household, because there's other ways to create stability other than just money. But this is telling me it's possible that this person that you're with either might be frivolous with their money or not responsible with their money, and possibly are not planning long term in the way that you would like them to be planning, or laying down those layers of stability to show I'm here not only emotionally, mentally, physically, I'm contributing financially, okay? Like this is all showing up that that person is not coming to the plate, or they are not using all of their energy that they could be to get a better result. Energies between you guys right now is the Hierophant in reverse, okay? So this is telling me that you feel that, you know, again, maybe things aren't, you know, as good as I would like them to be, and possibly for some time you've been kind of putting it on the back burner and giving lots of time for room and adjustment and growth, etc., which is absolutely the right thing to do. But this is also telling me that you really feel that there is instability. This really makes me feel that you don't feel that you're going to get everything that you want because your partner is not contributing in the way that you would like them to contribute. And in the future in this relationship, there's you, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is kind of like, you know when you see something coming and you don't get out of the way, and then you kind of get hurt as a result, and you look back and you're like, what could I have done to change that? Okay, this is telling me that if you continue in this path with this person who is not pulling up their socks or whatever they need to do, okay, it could just even be you guys aren't eye to eye on what those priorities are. It doesn't mean their priorities are wrong, but if your priorities are not in alignment, it is not going to work unless you guys get on the same page, right? This is telling me that down the line you may be disappointed, right? This person who's not pulling their weight in your eyes, now this affects you, okay? Whether that means you just feel down in the dumps about it, or for example, you need help financially and with support, and this person can't help you out, okay? So you're starting to feel the pinch a little bit as well. Their energy in the future, Judgment card. Yee. Okay, 2020, right? This card is kind of like an alignment card for me, or a recalibration card sometimes. This is kind of like the inevitable truth that you can't escape. And I think that coming down the line, your person is going to realize that, yeah, maybe they've been able to get away with some things for some time, whether it's intentional or not, but it's time for, you know, to see the proof in the pudding. And I feel that this person is going to know that they have not been contributing in the way that they have, and that these things are really going to be out in the light. And the energy between you is the King of Wands in reverse, okay? So this person who is feeling good and all of this, well, you know, you kind of see what they're really made of. You know, sometimes people talk a good game, but when it comes time to action, they aren't really doing it. If you see the writing is on the wall and this is in alignment with you and you feel like this is what's going on, you may have to speak up and be that squeaky wheel to make sure that you stay on the right page. Whether or not it's the same right page as your partner is something totally different. But don't stick around if you think it's not going to work, because it's probably not going to if you're already feeling that pinch, okay? All right, so sorry, my earth signs, but you know I'm not gonna lie. Okay, for all of our single earth friends, is there any new love energies coming in for you guys? Single earth friends, please, single earth friends. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see that literally jump out of the deck? And you know what it was? It was the Fool. Ooh, okay. So, single earth friends, there is something that is showing up, and this also involves your participation here. This feels like for some of you guys that you want to either start something new, you're gonna, and I'm seeing a picture of like someone behind a curtain and then kind of like stepping out from behind a curtain, which is making me feel that for some time you maybe haven't been in the dating scene or haven't been interested for whatever reason, whether you're ending a relationship, whether you just wanted time for yourself or you're busy. It's really irrelevant why you haven't been dating from this point. But what this is saying is you're getting ready to take that leap. Okay, you're getting ready to try something new and kind of maybe, what's that saying, get back in the saddle again? Right? So this is beautiful energy coming your way. Holy smokes. Okay, so what else is going to be showing up for our single Earth friends? Because that says it right there. Something's coming. But what is really important about this card is that you make yourself available. That doesn't mean make yourself available to just anybody. But new energies are coming your way. So if you are legitimately interested in somebody, now is the time to kind of step up the plate and do something about it. Because the Fool has opportunity around them, but only once they take the leap does it become available to them. You're not going to know how this works out until you take the leap. So Earth signs, there's absolutely a piece of involvement and ownership here for you, okay? So it's time to be brave if this is intimidating for you, Earth signs. Okay, what else is coming down the line for our Earth signs, our single Earth signs? What other energies are coming down the line for love and romance? Now that just wanted to, okay, nice. I wanna, oh, this one flipped as well. Ooh, ooh, yes, lovely. Okay, what's gonna happen after that? What's gonna happen after that? Hang on. Here's what I got, Wheel of Fortune. So this is the second card that comes out. Earth signs, single Earth signs, you are on to something. You are in new energy 100%, okay? So you have to take a leap of faith, and when you do take a leap of faith, the wheels of energy start turning. New things that weren't available to you before now become available. This is new energies coming in. This is the best proof I've ever seen of new energies coming in. Okay, the tides are changing, and the other card that comes to it is the Three of Cups. You're gonna be out socializing. You're meeting either new people, new groups of people, going to new social circles, going out and partying, whatever that looks like for you. This is it, okay? This is totally in alignment, okay? So, but I feel like I just keep need to say to you, Earth signs, that you are the one that has to put yourself out there. And these cards are totally saying it. So I don't know if some of you Earth signs are a little introverted or shy and such, but this is definitely giving you that kick in your caboose that's saying be a part of this so that you can get all the benefits. If we saddle up to this, what's gonna happen? Okay, hold on, this was a big mess. I don't wanna take these cards. Okay. What's the end result going to be if our Earth signs, if our single Earth signs start to socialize and go with this new flow? Okay, good. Anything else? 3 cards, please. How's this gonna work out? There goes 1 on the floor. Do I have another card? Another card, please. There it is, nice. Let me see what this is. Great. Okay, so you're probably a little bit worried and concerned here because you know how I said some of you are breaking some ties of old thoughts and patterns and belief systems? It's showing up, okay? So you're gonna take a leap of faith and start doing other things and going out and having some fun, rightfully so, Earth signs. But if you do meet someone, suddenly you're like, whoa, put on the brakes. I don't know if I can make left or right. Do I trust this person? Do I not? Are they telling me the truth? Are they not? I don't know. I can't make a decision, okay? Does this sound like a repeated pattern, okay? There's so much love in the top of this spread here in terms of new energies and like fresh fire thinking, like, you know, fresh new thoughts. It's all East direction stuff for me. And this is like, ooh, I can't do that. I can't trust this. I can't trust that. So you got to be really careful about the same patterns that you go into their Earth signs. But the nice thing that I see right after this is the Ace of Swords. Now this is telling me that when you start to go back into those old habits, when you kind of step back and look at things in a more objective way, they become clear. So for example, if you're dating someone and you've just met someone, do you expect to know within 2 weeks whether you're going to marry them? You shouldn't. And if you're expecting it to look a certain way and to know that this person is, you know, I don't know, your divine counterpart after like 2 weeks, well, I'm sorry, friends, you're not looking at this realistically. So this is telling me that when you stop, you know, trying to really get the proof in the pudding and determine what it's going to look like and ease up, that things just become clear, okay? I'm doing this, we're having fun, getting to know each other, and all is good. And what I see happening down the line for you, 3 of Pentacles. I see that you keep building, okay? Now, this relationship may not be like a whirlwind relationship that, wow, like right off the bat, you feel like this is your soulmate per se, but that's also what's coming out in the cards, and it's coming out in the cards because of the things that you're bringing to the table, those belief systems, like I said, friends, okay? So for you, Earth signs, take it easy, move forward, have some fun, don't think so much. Earth signs, I hope that this reading helped you, whether you are in a relationship or whether you are a single Earth person. And if it did help you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you need a private session, check me out at my website, CallieFergusonReadings.com. Thank you, friends.